Xantha make it.
Oh yeah, you can get that on Amazon pretty cheap.
Yeah, I got my little squirt bottle that I'm going to put the liquid into to add it in, but I just need to get the powder crap.
Right.
The normal thing?
Almost.
Do all men who cook have xanthan gum in their kitchen?
I mean, it's
Like,
useful, right?
I'm sorry.
It
Is
is
it?
useful. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a emulsifier.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can
Sure
do,
is. That's what you're
you can
saying. Right?
you can emulsify stuff with technique, but xanthan
Yeah.
gum is just add it and it's, oh, look, it's done. No, thank you.
Look at this.
Yeah, it's not bad looking. Did you know it's poutine day today?
Yeah, Google
I
told
did.
me.
Yeah, Google told me too.
Yeah, Google told me.
Yep. Google was all over that.
My students didn't understand. They're like, "Why'd you even look that up on Google?" It's like, no.
Yeah.
Look at the
Same,
logos.
same. I pointed to the logo. I'm like, what day do you think it is today? And they're like, it's Friday. Like, seriously. See, the attention to detail seems to be lacking.
The grandma just walked back in with the poutine in her hand.
Nice.
And I'm like, what are the odds of that?
Does she know it's poutine day?
No.
Did you tell her?
I just did now, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I officially gave up on my Nest Wi-Fi. So many
Nest
issues
Wi-Fi.
with it, yeah.
Okay.
We do this weird thing at night. So, like, fine, all the time, like, this Wi-Fi speeds were good, and then at night it would drop down to like 5 megabytes. And I'm like, was there something on here causing it? No. No, like, no devices are really using the Wi-Fi. I'm like, okay, that's cool. So I replaced it, and like, thankfully it worked by just using the same Wi-Fi name and password, and everything just reconnected.
Weird.
Even the smart bulbs, because I was dreading redoing the smart bulbs.
Oh god, yeah, resetting up all your smart Internet of Things is not fun.
Yeah,
No.
Theron talks about that sometimes. I can't relate.
Annoying, but it all worked out. So the only thing I had to do was like restart my Blink security system, because it didn't automatically connect. I just needed to restart, but then it connected.
I've had my Blink system just decide it wants to forget I ever connected it to the network, and that's always a pain.
Yeah, technology, right? Great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's like, why?
Well, if it didn't work, we wouldn't have jobs, so.
I guess.
Or if it did work, I mean.
Can never see that going away. Something I was actually shocked at, I did like, you get on Wi-Fi, you don't expect near your maximum internet speed coming into your house, right?
Mhm.
I was actually getting like 980 megabytes down on my gigabit
Wow.
for Wi-Fi, and I'm like, this is nice. Also, I wasn't aware my phone could support that much speed.
Yeah.
Wi-Fi.
Probably a 6 phone, isn't it?
iPhone 13 Pro Max. So yeah, probably Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I'm
6.
pretty sure.
Yeah. I know Apple's usually like a year behind on the latest technology when it comes to that stuff. Yeah, I don't think they have any 6E stuff though, but if I have a gigabit down on my Wi-Fi, I don't really care about 6E.
Yeah. I would love to have a gigabit. I'm lucky to have 200 megabits where I am.
Well, 200 megabytes is good, right?
Yeah.
And you're with Starlink, right? So it's only going to keep
Yeah.
getting better and better.
Yeah.
Switch over to one of their business plans that's like $600 a month.
No, I'm okay.
Actually, like looking at the pricing of their stuff right now, it doesn't look like too bad of a deal, especially if you wanted to get like the, what is it called? The one where you can like pay for a month and then you can keep it off, like the roaming
Right.
one.
We bought our equipment back when buying equipment was $600, not what it is
200.
now.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's on for like 200 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Early adopter fee.
Mm-hmm.
Try this cheese curd.
Squeaks.
It does. It's a real cheese curd. I don't want any more cheese. Thank you, though. Man, that's how you know it's a real poutine when the cheese curds squeak when you chew them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so good. That's why I
hate
used to
that
go to
sensation.
Smokes.
Yeah, I like smokes. I have a specific smokes order though. I get like the veggie traditional with well done fries because I like their veggie gravy more than their regular gravy.
I'm the complete opposite. I get like the triple hog one.
So we are missing one person.
Yeah. Let's change that.
Yeah, usually he's the first one in
Right?
the voice chat. So
Yes, this is very odd.
he's stuck in a meeting.
I bought those headphones he.
Did you the pink and blue
Yeah.
one?
You actually got those? Oh my
did.
word.
He's right, they are quite nice.
Yeah.
Sound quality's good.
Yeah.
Good. That you're using right now.
Yeah. I don't know how the mic sounds, but
It sounds like a headset microphone.
yeah.
Not bad, not great.
So
Yeah, but
I
is
might
that,
have
his,
to-
is that his internet
Turn-
connection though, Theron?
I might need to mess with my sensitivity.
Yeah, I've thought about just getting like a actual standalone microphone for my desk just for D&D when we're playing, so it comes through more clear for you.
Yeah.
All of you.
I don't know, is that any better?
Maybe. It's like when you're on a call with someone and it like starts breaking up and they're like, "Can you hear me now?" I'm like, "I think so." 'Cause one sentence came through okay.
Yeah.
Game's not playing. Are we going to be down to 7?
Ooh. Ooh.
Where did we leave off? Did we make it back to the town?
We did.
Yes, we did.
Okay. So basically, we can just head out again.
And for the record, I have my trident on me. I did not put it in the water this time because there was no need to.
So apparently tonight's not the Iron Lords, which, you know, is I'm not part of anymore, so
It doesn't just happen to me. That's great. Were you sitting in there?
No, I was
Oh.
like, because I'm not in that campaign anymore, but for some reason my brain was like, oh, tonight's Iron Lords, I don't gotta do it, right? Like, I'm done with that. And then that's not what happened.
Even though you were asking the bot in the chat when our session was.
Listen, no, well, Theron was basically getting me to test it, okay? That's my excuse. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine.
Is it though? Is that?
Hail, travelers.
Yeah.
Hail.
Hail.
Hell,
How are we all doing
Or-
this Friday evening on a long weekend?
Pretty
waiting
good.
for the coffee to kick in. Back to back D&D.
Just made dinner.
Sounds like more D&D is best D&D.
It is.
All right, so welcome back to the Heart of Fate. The party last time was able to complete the trial at Island Uyel, where they fought against various forest monsters and had to build a bridge using the powers that the druid Chosik provided. It was a close fight, closer than it probably needed to be. And the party, wounded and
I
weary,
don't know what you're talking about.
limped their way back and flopped down for a night's rest in the house that they were given. And we return in the next morning as the party wakes up.
Definitely didn't stand in a circle and be cannon fodder for an extra round.
But we stood gloriously.
We passed the test.
And we were worthy.
That makes me wonder what the next one's going to be.
Could be anything. I wonder if it will be a riddle this time.
Or we're going to get riddled.
So you think there will be a lot of arrows?
Well, I mean, just anything really at this point.
Yes, but
Riddled
we
with
are
raw.
almost... It's only 2 more. You'll kind of be sad when it's over.
Do we head out and do the next one and then figure out what the last one is?
I don't know about you guys, but I need a drink.
Isn't that just a general state of being?
It sure is, and it's a wonderful state to be in. And I want some breakfast.
Yeah. Haste does make waste.
Always with food on your minds. I can go
Some of
2
us
weeks
need-
without eating.
Some of us need more than leaves to sustain ourselves.
Yes, well, your tea is nice, but
Oh.
all right.
We don't eat the enemies we're fighting against, unlike you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's debatable.
Tell me, Matzo, how are you faring with all this? What are your thoughts on the trials?
I'm curious who put these trials into place.
Maybe it was the matron herself.
I suppose it could be.
Hmm.
I'm also curious if what we encountered in the maze was intended or as part of the trial, or
It
if something
sounds-
else happened there.
It sounded like it was intentional at first, but it got too good at its own job. I really do think it needs additional guardians to maybe hedge the weeds every so often.
Well, if they pay me in whatever this meat is made of, I'll do it anytime.
Drink
Alcoholics in our
deeply.
party.
We don't know what will be thrown next to us, so we should celebrate every moment we have.
Like, how did you end up following Glory?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I may have mentioned this a few times, but I was in the military in my past, and despite me not having too much field time, I do find it glorious to stand by alongside comrades, shoulder by shoulder. And being one that loves combat as myself, I thought, wouldn't it be grand to worship Glory? He really uses every ounce of his strength to make this world a better place. And if he's telling me to fight the Violet, I will do so without reluctance.
It's a very noble cause. I personally fought in the Feywilds, and I had enough of that life.
Yes, I personally haven't been, but I've heard chaotic tales myself.
There's definitely horrors there that you don't see anywhere else.
Yes, and I don't mean to lessen them, but without those horrors, you wouldn't have been the person you are today. So I'm grateful that you were able to persevere.
That's certainly an optimistic way to look at things.
It is a test, and you have succeeded grandly.
I mean, there was a couple mistakes here or there.
Whatever do you mean?
Well, we almost died a few times, so clearly we didn't ace the tests.
Well, I mean,
Well-
would it be no fun if we always perfected each task? We all have room to grow. Even gods like yourself.
Still don't think of myself as one.
Well, they are big shoes to fill, but I do know you're up to the task. Your heart has stayed true.
Well, I guess we have one more left to go.
Well, your little feet will have some trouble filling those big shoes.
I have big feet. Just short.
Do you? I guess I've never looked at your feet.
Are
But
we
not one to
talking
pull 'em out
about
of the
feet?
breakfast table.
Look at my feet, guys.
Oh no!
She takes off her boots of haste, I guess, and wiggles her toes on the table. You can
On
see
the
the
table.
green stench cloud waft from her feet. Can
I
I roll
mean-
for something here?
It's no different than the cheese.
Yeah.
The
Ugh.
properties of my
Grade
feet
it.
stenched?
Might never
What?
be able to
Wrong.
eat cheese again.
That is just bloody wrong.
Oh, well, if you know anybody who takes care of feet here, I guess I need to see somebody. They do hurt a lot.
Well, we have been traveling for quite some time. But
I don't
Rivnor,
think-
did you not say that we only have one challenge? I thought we had two.
Well, the other one we don't know where it is, so I'm treating it as there's one currently.
That's fair. And my apologies, Chausic. What were you saying?
I don't remember.
The obstacles of old age, I guess. My apologies.
What are you apologizing for? Why are my boots off my feet? What are we
Guess I'm
doing?
not-
Are we eating? She proceeds to eat the green goop in front of her in the bowl.
Hmm.
I don't know what that is, but she eats it.
Let's see what she eats. You are eating a bowl of green lacquer that was used to repaint the wall that was burnt yesterday.
Oh, why would you do that to her? You're so mean.
Oh, Chausic, that's lacquer for the paint.
Why does it taste
Does
so
it
good?
taste green?
It tastes like lettuce.
Well, at least it doesn't taste yellow.
Dungeon Master is sliding into our DMs. The DM is in our DMs.
Only Matos.
Like is bored of eating and leaves the group.
Wow. Didn't even
Yeah.
eat. Just ate some paint
Had some
thinner and left.
I
I
mean,
don't know why you
that-
made it that.
I mean that.
I don't think she would just eat that and not stop. Like,
I mean, she's a crazy old lady from the woods.
Yeah.
I rolled. You got a 17. It's really low. So
Well, it's probably all
It
nasty.
seems like something
This is
Chaucer
no
would
good.
do
You guys
anyway.
wouldn't want this.
Does that mean it's really
Well,
good?
that
You're not
tasted
telling us?
great.
Maybe, maybe not. But you know what is really good? This mead. I'm taking a keg with us.
You look excited just running around the room.
You have your portable glass. Why do you need another keg?
Because it only fills once a day, and that is not enough.
Uh,
You know the trauma I'm going through on this adventure? We've almost
Yes.
died like 6 times.
yes, I am aware. I have been here along with you. Or did you forget?
Should we go find the princess? Get on our way?
Might as well. Though somebody might want to ask the princess if there's anywhere that she could think of that we could procure more supplies if we need them. Maybe she could find something while we're gone. You know, if she doesn't leave us to get murdered in a maze.
The elves have their regulations, and they do know how dangerous that place is. It is our fight, not theirs.
It's everybody's fight, Ramrus.
At the very least, they have given us these lodgings and at least the way to get to each trial. We should count our blessings.
Yeah, one. We have one blessing.
Well, I would argue we have 2. You and Eldon are blessings in existence here. Who'd have think we'd have 2-7 guiding us on our journey?
Yes. We are guiding very well.
Oh, your optimism always staggers me.
Well, if you don't like my optimism, perhaps we should spar one day. See who will actually win.
I get the feeling that would just be an unending battle forever.
And I would love every moment of it. But all I ask is, not now. I think we should save our supplies for what lies ahead.
I agree.
what does lie ahead? What's our next step?
Chosik, are you okay? You were literally eating paint lacquer.
I'm fine, dearie. I'm fine.
She's probably used to it by now.
Not the first time.
Leave it in the past.
It's all natural, eh? It's the elves made it, right?
Exactly. That's the point I'm trying to get across. It's like non-toxic, just sappy.
But plants could be toxic.
Well, I'm not being asked to make a Constitution save or anything like that, so
That's a good point.
I think I'm fine.
It's green dye made from leaves and just a little bit of poison. Just a slight bit. It's fine.
Maybe she's immune to poison. I don't know.
Just a hint of arsenic.
Like,
really makes the paint stick.
well, that's why Chaucer's so well preserved.
She's been pickled.
Ew.
Well, it looks like the others are embarking. I think we should catch up. And
I suppose
Spivnor,
so. Yes?
be careful out there. I
You too,
remember what you
Ramrod.
told me earlier. I'd rather not fill your shoes by holding your weapon in your stead.
Well, if there was somebody to do it, it would be you.
Let us hope it doesn't come to that.
Or who knows? Maybe I'll retire.
The good old clam juice.
Oh no, he got retired.
But he still seems quite happy.
Wouldn't you be?
After a
If
long...
you could slither through the ground and go over wherever you please, and
It's generally not my approach to things. I'd rather fight things head on and solve my problems that way.
I could just imagine just. Where'd Ramrus go?
And with
Oh,
that
boy.
jolly conversation the two have as you walk down the path, the party has a map to the next location. Does the party head straight there?
Somebody with
There's-
a better.
There's
rapport
no
with the
potion
princess.
makers in this town, right?
No, but somebody might be able to ask the princess where we might be able to find some, or if they have some in their stores.
Or maybe they have runners that can go to a nearby town and procure some for us.
Do you think we'll need them?
Judging by the fact that almost everybody got knocked the fuck out, it wouldn't be a bad bet.
Everybody?
We were pretty close.
Hmm.
I did get knocked the fuck out.
Twice.
Sometimes it's the most humbling experiences that makes us stronger.
I could do with or without. Any more hits to the head, I might be Rivner the.
So,
Is there a market in this town?
there is markets, but you've been through them already when you first got here, and they're just like everyday stuff,
okay.
food vendors, and things that people need on a day to day. Because there's been so much peace in this city, there is no like potion makers or like healing shops needed.
Okay.
I think probably okay, right?
I mean, I think Ramras said he got a fair number of potions.
I do still.
I have one greater.
My concern is what this final challenge may be.
Yeah. Well, we have two more.
Yeah.
But I think we'll be fine if we head out now.
Onward then.
Ramras is subtle. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Just
All right.
ask one of the people around if they wouldn't mind running over and asking. Don't let me ask because they probably don't like dwarves.
Okay, so what's the party doing?
Yes.
I think we're heading to the trial, unless if anyone has any objections.
I think
Alright.
that's a good idea.
Cool. All right, so the party travels to the next trial of Tithariel. At the as the day progresses, the place that they're going to, there was sort of like a road that you were following. It was a cobblestone road, but it has become less and less maintained as you travel down it. You see some dilapidated buildings coming up in the distance in the forest, sort of ruins of an ancient world. You think this might be like an old elven city that was never rebuilt or re-inhabited after something happened here. And the map that you were given shows sort of like the ruins layout to what building you need to go to. And as you progress, this like dead town has sort of an oppressive heavy weight over it, and smells of decay. There's fog rolling between the houses. The roofs are all caved in. Most don't even have any wood standing anymore, indicating that this city has been abandoned for quite some time. The building that you all come up to looks to have been some sort of church once upon a time.
Don't even think about it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
So, as you guys come up to it, you see this building.
Oh.
Well, that's cool. This doesn't look sketchy at all.
Paywinger home. Law.
Well, let's get going.
Oh god.
I have an idea already.
Maybe check for traps first before you go running in.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
wise idea.
He could be our check for traps. Just continue down the hall. Let us know.
Hmm.
Oh, come on. Don't do Ramrus like that.
I mean, he has like collectively half of all of our vitality, so
Can I roll perception to see if there's anything odd with the walls or any of tiles on the floor?
Yep. So as you enter, you do see that there's kind of like ethereal lights that light up the interior of this ancient, dilapidated building. Your perception check, you're looking around. You are trying to discern if there's anything that could harm you, but as you walk in, you don't see anything directly that would cause problems for you guys.
Okay.
Can I do a perception check?
Sure. Virx, you
It's a
are
hole.
you are so kind of like on edge that everything that you are looking at, you're like, that could be a trap.
Everything's a trap.
Well, If you don't mind, I will walk forward then. I did promise to be your shield.
Hold the phone.
Oh no. I'm gonna stand behind Ramrat.
Nope, I don't. I think this is a great place.
Knowing that this place could be trapped and none of us are seeing any signs of that, though, I will still have my shield at the ready if there was something to attack me from the front.
Sounds good.
Okay.
As you walk up forward, you notice this this pedestal here at the front seems to have an inscription on the front of it, which is kind of illuminated by the ethereal light that's above it. It's written in Elvish.
We have
Always
some
written
Elvish
in
script
Elvish.
over here. Would anyone like to read it?
I speak Elvish.
Alright, I'm sending it to you in Discord.
It says, "Fate, oh fate, a force we cannot see, guiding us along life's winding journey. Some say it's predetermined, set in stone, but others claim we recreate it on our own. Life and death, love and hate, symbols of fate that we must contemplate. Luck and misfortune, destiny and choice, 8 pedestals, each with their own voice." What does that mean?
So as he reads that out to you, you look forward past this like pedestal further into the building, and you see a room with 8 pedestals arranged in a circle. On each pedestal, you see that it has a sculpture or a symbol on it that represents a different aspect of fate.
I'm gonna go up and examine pedestal.
Who's got all the passphrases written down?
They're all in the. I have them all in the sidebar here. It's at the top of my list. We've got 2 fate, 4 peace, the.
I don't think the passphrases will be connected to this place, but I do have a thought. Is there any imprints or shapes on the pedestal themselves that we can put things in?
I mean, there appears to be a hammer over here. This is all stonework, eh?
Yep.
Can Rivnor do a history check based on the
Sure.
stone?
Rivnor, you know that the stonework here was done somewhere around 1200 years ago. And you know that the pedestals can each be moved one at a time and rotated. Sorry, not rotated. Moved around the circle and put in a different place.
All right. I will relay that information to the party.
With your keen eyes, you also see 2 elven inscriptions on each tomb.
Hey, Virks. Can you come give this a look?
Yeah, I'm coming. Is it like this? Stuff here?
So on the headboards, you see inscriptions. On the first one you're standing on, you see this inscription.
When the dawn comes,
And on the other,
when the sunset falls.
Do we have the poem again, Veers?
Yeah, it is.
You want to just copy and paste it in chat?
Yeah, that probably works.
Unless you want to keep saying it over and over, it's up to you.
No, I'm good with copy paste.
so I will tell you what each. Okay, I'll give you this. Do you want me to tell you what each symbol represents, or do you want to figure it out?
I think.
Try to figure it out, but we're just matching the opposites, right, from across each
Yeah,
other.
that's what I'm getting from this. Heart and skull, life, death. The scales be luck, I suppose, or.
I see scales. Okay.
I don't know what a house could be.
Home?
That's not one of the ones in. It gives like 8 opposites: life, death, love, hate, luck, misfortune, destiny, choice.
Well, perhaps we should just get the other ones done and figure it
That's
out
true.
through the process of elimination.
Could hate be the angry emoji?
Yes.
Probably. Which would mean the heart would either be life or love.
I suppose the flame could be life.
That could be it.
Yeah.
And then
And we
why
do-
do we have comedy and tragedy? Would that be fate?
Symbols of fate that we must contemplate.
Good or bad?
Or that could be luck.
I think that 1, 2, 11, 8, 3, 4, symbols of fate, 5. Luck, misfortune, destiny, choice.
Do you want to get the meanings of each of the symbols? Or is that too easy?
So luck and misfortune are probably the happy and the sad. And possibly the scales.
I think I could see the maybe the diamond's luck,
Possibly.
like
And the scales being
finding a
choice.
diamond. Could be. That would make sense. Destiny, though, that one's arbitrary.
Remember, I was a
Destiny
little,
could be home.
I was a little limited on my emoji options.
Yeah. Maybe the house is destiny.
Wait, don't we have the selected emoji thing?
That's
Whatever
not
do you
it.
mean?
You're like a sim. You're talking about whatever it is.
Garba garba.
All right, so we leave the fire and the skull where they are. Should we just move the heart to where the scales are? That's across from the.
Or could life be a home? The home with the tree.
Suppose so.
Represents a life.
We could just move stuff around and see our best guess.
Because
I wonder-
that could never bite us in the ass.
I was gonna say, I wonder though if getting it wrong is gonna have consequences. The heart is what I'm confused with. It could be love, it could be life, but it makes more sense to be love. I don't see anything else that could be love.
Yeah.
So, I think the flame could be life. The flame of life.
Yeah, and it's already across from death.
Yeah.
So.
Luck and misfortune.
Could the drama mask be misfortune?
I was wondering, maybe it's choice, like you get to choose happy or sad. I don't know.
Fate. Luck and misfortune, destiny and choice. I feel like choice makes more sense for the scales. Like weighing out your options, you're choosing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because each has their own voice. When the dawn comes, when the sunset falls, so during night.
Oh, maybe it changes like night versus light. Wait, are we in a tomb or are we in something where light could?
I think that's
I'm
just
curious.
telling us about it being opposites.
Does anyone have a light spell?
I do have Guiding Bolt, but it only lasts for a very short amount of time on my intended target.
I'm curious if we were to change the lighting, if it would maybe reveal which one is which.
Jessica, you have to tell me what you want to do. You get to start rolling random stuff.
Investigates each section that she knows. She investigates magic, investigation itself, and history.
Surprisingly, you don't actually feel that much magic in this place.
He wanders over to the plants over here and wants to speak to them.
Hmm.
Not
So, Chosik,
Yes.
you cast Speak with Plants.
Uh-huh. Oh no.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
Well, the rest
no.
of you see Chosik walk over to these plants, cast a spell, and then she screeches and falls over.
What's happening? Are you okay?
How do I turn off the emoji?
Clear at the top.
Am I in
Do you
pain?
need a house, Chosik? Do you need a house?
Chosik is unconscious.
Blech.
I inspect her for any signs of injury. I check her over, like open up her eye and see if her pupils dilate.
You opened up her eye lid, and and you see her eyes just like wildly flailing about.
I think she's experiencing something, guys. I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic on her.
All right. So
I'm going
you
to
cast
back away from her.
dispel magic on her, and her her eyes still, and she comes back to. Chosic, as soon as you cast that spell on these plants, you felt like a screeching torment from these plants going through your mind. They were showing you images of your life, of other lives, of different fates for you, for your friends.
Well then. Ouch. Can I speak? Am I like
Yeah.
conscious now?
You're fine. You're
That
good.
was so unpleasant. How rude of them.
Are you okay?
I am not okay. I am hungry though.
Well, I
Well, I
wouldn't
brought some
recommend
of that
eating these
black art.
vines.
Did
think
you
I
not
got
say
some-
that you could go 2 weeks without food?
Yes, but that doesn't mean I don't get hungry, you silly, silly man. This place is strange.
I've got an apple. Here, eat this.
Thank you. She's like nomming it like grandmas do. She's like gumming it. No, this place in particular has a lot to do with fate.
Well, Matsu's gonna go over, and he wants to see. He wants to inspect the stone and see if there's like drag marks that might indicate where some of the pedestals may have been moved.
They don't look like they've been used in a long time.
Okay.
But there is no more or less wear or tear on the tracks.
Okay.
This looks to have been crafted very finely. Perhaps even of dwarven design.
Fire and death.
What you doing, Virx?
Angry.
Oh my god.
I thought because like we were talking about light versus dark, and my friends reminded me that lightning might be light sometimes. So
All right, so you. All right, so as Chosic is coming back to, and everyone's kind of like walking back, Virx just blasts lightning over the top of this thing, and nothing happens.
Jesus, are you trying? Oh, I guess that's not a god. What are you trying to do?
I was trying something.
You gotta warn us first.
Okay, what about fireballs?
We
Oh,
should
dearie.
find a way to restrict your magic.
And don't distress these plants any more than they already are.
I'm sorry about the lightning. I just thought of it and I was like, hey, let's just try it.
Should we try lining these up with what we think are the opposites?
Yeah, good idea. I
How do
have
we move
anger
them?
and love.
I
Anger
think
and
that
love.
Elvin might have it right.
Hmm.
For destiny choice, yeah.
Okay, tell me what
Do
you
they-
want to do.
Do they rotate
Well-
one at a time?
Oh, that was-
Yes.
oh,
So
okay.
you can move 2 pillars at a time,
Two at a
Okay.
time.
because one has to move out of the way for the other.
Well, fate, scales represent, fate.
I think what Elvin suggested, skull and fire, heart and angry face, drama face and diamond and scale and house makes sense.
Do you
Alright.
think we have to move it in order of the prophecy?
But then where would we start?
Yeah.
Life. Life
Life and
and
death, I think, are already together. Maybe
Let
we
me
move the heart to where the scales are.
Can I do a strength check
For what purpose?
to move the thingy?
You find they glide easily.
Oh. All right, let's move things.
All right, so heart gets slid out.
And then we're gonna.
I guess it's
Move the
gonna go to
scale.
where the scales are.
And the
I
scales
guess we
would have to go where the
we
heart
have to
is.
move out the scales first, right?
So you guys move the scale pedestal back, and the entire ring freeze and can be rotated.
Okay.
However, as you guys start to rotate the ring, I need you all to make Constitution saving throws
Oh. no.
as things are disturbed.
I got a 14 if
Jeez.
you add my aura.
All right. Looks like is Matzo close enough to you for his aura?
That'd be 10 feet.
Yes. Okay, so you made it. Chosik is the only one who failed.
Oh no.
Ooh.
The rest of you, as the ring gets moved, you see all of the flowers that are growing throughout this place, through the vines, release a pollen. So, Chosik, you witness ethereal figures in flowing robes emerge from the petals of the purple flowers.
Oh, beautiful. Look at them all. Oh, Coco.
The spectral beings engage in a mesmerizing dance, their movements
Chosik.
synchronized with the swaying of the blooms.
She starts dancing with them. Da-da-da.
We should focus on
I-
moving the pedestal, guys. Josik's losing it.
I think Jocelyn might have hit her head when she fell.
Are you sure
Um,
that's not just Chosik being Chosik?
It's possible.
All right. What was the next rhyme? Maybe if we fix it, she'll come back to normal.
So maybe we should try and align these like at the same time. So we want scale with the house. And I think if we just swap the scales with the mass,
Yeah.
is it possible to switch? Rotate one way.
We can't
My.
hear anything you're saying.
What dimension are you coming in from?
Oh, is my audio not good?
Quite choppy.
Chosik, make another Constitution saving throw. Alright, you failed both going in and out of the hallucination, which means you have gained 1 point of exhaustion.
Oh god.
We need to hurry for Chosik's sake.
That better?
Yeah.
Okay. Wired headphones it is, I guess.
Quick, let's move the drama faces in the scale.
Alright, what's being moved next?
Yeah, the drama faces in the scale.
Alright,
But
where
can
are they
we? I don't think we can swap them, right? Because it's gotta spin one way.
It will swap. It's just a flavor thing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because you're just going to spin it twice.
Okay.
Like they go out, spin around. You're dropping the scales in here
Yeah.
and the face there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
As the disc spins, the plants release their next bout of pollen. Constitution saves from everyone, please.
Rivnar, no. 14 again.
All right. 14 is what you need. Rivnor, this time it is you. The pollen goes into your mind, taking hold of it. The purple flowers start blooming with a vivid intensity, each blossom representing a different memory or life experience. You find yourself immersed in the memories, experiencing fragments of joy, sorrow, love, and adventure. And you all see Rivnor just kind of staring blankly at the flowers.
Oh, pretty flowers.
Question.
Yep.
Would I be able to tell if like the flowers or the spores are causing like an illness or a disease of some sort that causes him to hallucinate?
They not as far as make a medicine check.
Medicine check. Okay.
Chosik, if you like, you can make a
Nope.
nature check. Chosik, you've experienced these types of flowers in the wild before, not these exact ones, but you can tell that as a defense mechanism, these plants give off a hallucinatory drug spore.
Do I know how to protect myself against them?
You don't. Besides not breathing them in, there is no protection against them.
Sounds like a
Don't
good
breathe
time.
the air.
Oh,
Okay.
sure. I'll just hold my breath for the next hour.
Yes,
Hmm.
those flowers, they're a doozy.
I'm just curious if my lay on hands will maybe help Rivnor. If it is a pollen, perhaps it could be a form of poison.
We can always try electrocuting them out of it.
I'm sure Rivnor could take it, but I don't see the point in electrocuting him.
Well, it
His
might
heart doesn't
snap them out
stop.
of it.
Why not just slap him?
I guess we could.
Can I use Lesser Restoration to help him?
Or 5 points of lay on hands?
You can try.
Alright, I will, because Lesser Restoration can heal poison, so I'm going to try that.
All right. You cast less restoration on him, but nothing happens. This is not a poison.
Okay.
However, as you
Maybe-
guys have been talking about this, roll another Constitution save, Rivnor. All right. You did not fail your second one, so you do not suffer a point of exhaustion.
Do I come back too?
Yep, you come back to. You've snapped out of it.
Well, that was freaking weird. Purple flowers. Now, you guys got this all figured out yet? Like,
Don't think anything's happened. Other than a few of our party members getting high.
hi.
What do you mean hi?
Hallucinating, having a nice trip. I'm sure Matzo knows what it is.
That is not what happened there.
Now what do we do?
I can still electrocute everyone.
You know what, Vix? I'm getting real close to banishing you.
Rude.
I don't like being threatened.
And what was this about electrocution?
He wanted to try waking you up by sending lightning through you.
I don't have words.
You tell me that if you got zapped by lightning, you wouldn't wake up.
I mean, that kills people.
Is this hammer on the tomb part of the tomb?
Yes.
Okay. Can I inspect the tombs for like any buttons or like switches or anything?
Yep. Make a investigation check. You don't find any buttons or switches upon these
Okay.
tombs. You believe that the inscriptions are a clue, though.
Okay.
Virx, that's a hole.
My bad. Is it a hole I could just like quickly jump out of, realizing it's a hole?
We're gonna say you didn't jump down the deep, deep well. Bottomless pit.
Okay.
Probably for the best.
Appreciate that.
Drop a rock down it, see how long it takes to hit the bottom.
Fool of a took.
Hmm.
Maybe there's some way to activate it. Like, what if we have, I don't know, like I'm thinking Albin and Rivnor are pretty different. They could be considered opposites.
Yes, but there's 8 pedestals.
And
there's
2 of
not
us.
that many of us.
Hmm. I don't know, I feel like we're missing something.
There's only 6 of us, so I don't think it has to do with us. Like, standing on it. When the sun falls, or when the dawn comes, and when the sunset falls.
Is cup important down here?
No.
No.
Do we
Um,
need to cast light on this?
Can I
So,
do an investigation check on this?
It is just the inscription for this puzzle. I'll give you one hint and tell you what each symbol is or represents. The angry emoji is hate. Then the skull is death. The 2 faces are choice. The scales are destiny. The heart is love. The fire is misfortune. The diamond is luck. And the house is life.
Okay.
We have some mixing up to do.
Yes. So we need to swap the house. And... So did you say the scales were...
Destiny.
Destiny, okay.
Destiny.
The master choice.
So we need to swap the scales
Can I get them all again, please?
Oh, and the fire's misfortune, and the house is life.
Yeah. Fortune and luck. So the fire needs to go where the mass are. The mass need to go where the no, they're fine there, right? Misfortune. No, wait, their choice. Sorry.
Luck and misfortune. So we need the fire where the masks.
Mm-hmm.
We need the house where the fire is.
Yeah. So why don't we swap the fire and the house? Or no, that's not right. Never mind. Right.
No, that's.
Is it?
Oh no.
No, it needs to go with the mass. We have to move two at a time, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So like
Life and death. Love and hate.
love and hate are right. So they're the only two that don't need to move.
Luck and misfortune. Destiny and choice.
Why don't we swap the diamond and the no. Just trying to think how we do this in as minimal pollen dispersals as possible.
Oh, true, because I guess each wrong one released some pollen.
Yeah.
I would say choice and destiny should be opposite.
Mm-hmm.
I think we have to move.
Glass and scales.
I think we have to move choice and life first. And then move misfortune and life. That's 2 moves and then we'll be done.
Okay.
I just hope that they don't have to be in any particular order.
Oh dear gosh.
One way to find out.
So life and choice first. And then we'll put life where choice is and choice where life is. And then we'll move then we'll move life and misfortune and switch them, and then we should have it.
I like your optimism.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll have it. Okay, so we'll start with life and choice, I guess.
Please and thank you.
My life and choice. Like, are those two opposite from each other?
No, but we're not going to be able to do any opposite in one move. We're going to have to do it in 2.
Okay.
So we're gonna move life and choice first and get them to switch spots. And then we'll switch life and misfortune, and that should do it.
Yeah, that does sound good.
That'll get choice in the right place, or destiny, I mean. Wait. Life and choice. Okay, yeah, sorry.
Does everyone agree?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Alright, how do I move these things?
Just let me know what you're moving.
Oh, okay. We're gonna move life and choice first, please.
All right, life moves out. Choice moves out.
And
The
then they
ring
swap.
gets rotated, and please all make Constitution saving throws.
Classic, no.
Oh no, not again.
Oh no, me.
That's not her voice. It's my voice. She doesn't have
Oh,
your
I'm
voice.
okay.
All right, so Matzo, Chosik, and Ramras, you all fall under the spell of the next hallucination.
I do have a question.
Yeah.
Is it counted as a disease? I know you said no
No.
to illness. I just okay. Then I do fall.
As the pollen falls down around you and you breathe it in, your eyes go dilated and time becomes distorted. All of you witness, well, all of you have failed, witness scenes from different eras overlapping this place, as if the room itself exists outside of conventional time. You see individuals from the past or future interacting with the flowers or catching glimpses of significant life events.
Whoa.
We
Anyone
have
else
to
seeing
go
this?
in.
Just wandering
I wonder
around.
where they are now. So
Albin, Rivnor, there's only one more set we have to do.
All right, then move it.
Let's do it then.
All right, we're switching misfortune and life.
Okay. Misfortune comes out. Life comes out. And the ring rotates. And you swap these two around. Please make the three of you, actually before it happens,
Yep.
the other three of you who have failed,
Yep.
please make another Constitution save to see how well you break out.
Unfortunate.
Ramras fails both. You are at 1 point of exhaustion. Matzo and Chosik, you come out of your hallucinatory trip unscathed.
That was weird.
And immediately the flowers trigger again. All of you make Constitution saving throws.
Before I do that, where's the points of exhaustion on the character sheet again?
Oh, it might not be enabled on you because you're a newer character. Let me have a look.
So excited to get to go on my own trip now.
I just want to make for sure that my rolls are calculated properly.
Yep. Okay, it's under your hit dice now.
Okay. Thank
Remember
you.
to wear a helmet.
I am also missing that from my sheet, I believe.
Whoops. Ability checks. That's fine. Okay. So another con save, you said?
Yep. Alright, so this time the only one to fail was Elbin. Elbin, vibrant purple butterflies emerge from the flowers and fill the room. These butterflies possess an otherworldly beauty and seem to emit an ethereal glow. You are transfixed by their beauty.
Butterfly.
I haven't felt an experience like that since I ate a random mushroom in a field one day.
You just go up to the flowers and you're like,
I was foraging.
Yeah, all right. You weren't looking for them, right?
Butterfly.
Of course not.
Butterfly.
Albin, you okay?
Butterfly.
Well, I ask that on a regular basis. So we think we got them all in the right place now, right?
Butterfly.
All right, Elvin, another
Elvin,
Constitution save.
stop. What are you doing?
All right, you did not make it out of your trip unscathed. 1 point of exhaustion for you.
Ah. Alright. Did it work?
The room maintains its stillness.
I guess it has to be in a certain order, guys. It's kind of shaped like a clock. Do you guys
Well,
think?
we need to remember the when the dawn comes, when the sunset falls part.
Okay, what would
Dawn comes, sunset falls, life and death. Maybe they need to be in a certain position.
North and south, perhaps.
And
Maybe
then
death-
it's
death
kind of like a,
towards the graves.
that would make sense. And it's kind of like a clock shape, so maybe we go like clockwise from there in the poem.
Well, if they have to be opposite, then
We have a lot of work to do.
no. We just have to swap 2, I think, right?
If you're right, yeah.
Well, yeah, assuming that's correct. But we also have to wait. One of those things said, which one said life and or sunset? Which one said dawn?
The first one said the first one said that when the dawn comes, and the second one was when the sunset falls. So the one with the hammer was when the dawn comes.
Right. Maybe we need to have life where I'm standing. I don't know. That's the start. Or maybe they don't even need to be opposite. Maybe they need to be beside each other or something. But I don't know.
I think the opposite makes sense based on
I don't know. I was just thinking that maybe the position of the tombs isn't arbitrary if the position of them matters, but
each with their own voice.
there's nothing inscribed on the pedestals, right?
Isn't there something
Nope.
inscribed on each of them?
Well, no, it's just each pedestal has the symbol or sculpture.
Okay. What if we just try putting life down where I am? It's where the tombs are. It seems like a logical place to start.
It does sound like a good idea.
So we swap the heart and so love and life, and then we swap death and hate. Anyone?
I'm just trying to think it through.
Okay. Or maybe this here is the start. That's where the inscription was after all. There's nothing. So if I inspect this, there's nothing that indicates like a starting point on the circle, right?
No.
Okay. Oh. Dawn comes, sunset falls. Maybe it's two meanings: life and death, and then east and west. Life east, where the sun rises; death west, where the sun sets.
Let's see. I just have to look at the poem again. Where's the middle again?
You guys let me know when you want your next clue.
I think we get to that point.
Any ideas?
Which way is east and which way is west in this place?
Never eat shredded wheat. East is
No,
this
no. Wait,
portion.
I know the order, but we need to know which way is north.
Wouldn't the map
north is-
person have a compass?
North is up.
Okay.
North is up. So never eat shredded wheat. So this is east, and this is west.
Yeah.
Should we get the next clue before we do this? Before we all hallucinate more?
Sure.
Yeah.
If we must.
I mean, it's a group decision, so. Is that our clue?
It's a triangle
is.
after all. Is it actually our clue?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
What was it? I was trying to write it down.
Okay, I think that the circle of life, right? So think of it like a clock. We'll put life here, death here, close to the graves, and then from there it's like a clockwise through the rest of the poem.
Well, I think
We do a
I
blood
do think
sacrifice.
the east-west thing makes a lot of sense too, because sunrise and sunset is what it's talking about, and that is east and west.
What
And
about
that
the
would line
buildings
up
in
with the
order?
orientation of the building.
And we put death here, and then life, and then just go in the order.
Oh, you mean like go in the order from. Oh. So life, death.
Yeah, just in the order of the poem, would that
Yeah,
work?
but our next clue was it's the circle of life, so
Love, hate,
I feel like it needs to start and end with life and death.
Yeah.
luck, misfortune, destiny, and choice. Oh my god, we're gonna be so drugged after this.
Yeah, I didn't think this was that hard of a puzzle, but
You should
just-
always
It could be a
expect it to
recurring
be
theme.
hard.
Can we call a friend?
Let's just give it a try and swap
Clam juice.
the. Let's just try putting life and death in east and west. Like,
Sure.
it's because we're I feel like we're not considering the other two parts of it.
I mean, it's worth a shot.
Maybe we
The-
should also just have one person do that while the rest of us are close to Ramras, so we get that plus 3.
fair.
Yes.
Remember this had
Poems.
the poem has a first part to it.
The first part. Where is it? Where is it?
Oh, guiding us along life's winding journey.
So, if anything, maybe it's not opposites. Maybe it's literally chronological order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Starting at the north or starting at the
Yeah,
west?
I would say starting at the north, probably. Because if it's like a clock type of deal.
But what is the order between life and death?
So, let's go through the labels again.
We've got life and death, love and hate, symbols of fate we must contemplate, luck and misfortune, destiny and choice. Like, I don't see an obvious.
What about if it's like, not sure about the right direction, but like, what about if it's like life, death, and then everything is just like like paralleled on the sides, right? Because it's all a journey, and you end up life to death, but then all of this is along the way, and you just got to match that up. Because there's no way to determine the order
Yeah,
of other
yeah.
things.
Fair enough.
But are we doing it from like east to west or north to south? That's...
Well, I think east to west makes sense because of the other clue. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
When dawn
Yeah, the
comes, when sunset.
only thing that's throwing me off is like the 2 grave things here, and
Yeah.
we put death there. But the other clue does say dawn and sunset, so that would also make sense, right? Dawn comes, life starts, sunset falls, death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess we could swap them, starting with life here, death here, and then pair them going clockwise in the order they're listed. So life, love, luck, destiny.
Put us back in the maze.
Right? That's what I'm feeling.
It's safe there.
Does anyone have a better idea?
Nope.
Then let's do that.
Hope for the best.
All right, so what are you doing? Which way are we moving?
Moving to ourselves.
So I think we're gonna swap. Let's see. I guess it. So what's the second one? So we've got life and love. So let's swap. Let's just start with swapping the flame with the house. Get that in where we think it needs to be.
Alright, the ring turns. Everyone, please make Constitution saving throws. Is Virx within range?
Nope, too
Nope.
far, 5 feet.
Alright, so Chosic and Virx go on another trip. You hear a hauntingly beautiful melody fill the air. Each flower emits a distinct musical note, and together they create a harmonious symphony that you are enraptured by.
Oh, that's so pretty.
What's pretty?
Josic joins him. Yep. She is Suckton.
It's so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I'm
they're
gonna
in
stand
La La Land.
close to Chosic.
Dido.
Pretty.
Alright, Virx and Chosic, another Constitution saving throw. Chosic takes another point of exhaustion.
Great, I'm gonna die again.
Virx, you come out of it gracefully.
It's not pretty anymore. Never eat shredded wheat.
I always say never eat sour watermelon.
Yeah.
Shredded wheat is
Okay.
worse.
Isn't that the point? It says never eat.
So how many points is Chosic at?
2.
Okay. What's the max you can get up to again?
6. 6 is death.
I'm fine. Keep going. And I don't even know. Like, I don't know how to contribute. I'm sorry.
I'm just trying to think it through.
The fact that the opposites didn't work and then east and west didn't work, like,
We haven't done east and west yet.
oh,
That's
so
what
you
we're
didn't
working
like
on.
order it from east to west?
That's what we're working on. We only moved 2 of them though.
What are the next ones that are moving?
So after life comes love. Just needs to go where the scales are. Then luck, which is what the diamond is, needs to go where the heart is. And then destiny, which is the... Which one's destiny?
Scales.
Scales. I don't like that. You make me feel like we're doing it wrong.
Maybe life should be here? Oh,
This is...
that's confusing now.
There's not an
Ignore the
obvious...
last one.
Oh, wait a minute. Is our DM hinting that life is north and death is south?
Sorry. That is. Where are you getting that from?
Yeah, I don't. Because Circle of Life in Circle of Life in big letters with the baboon like lifting into the sky. Circle of Life. That's the one on top. The bottom one is when he's tossing the.
This is you right now.
No, because the bottom one is where he's like tossing the lion into the death.
Yeah, I
right?
said ignore the last one. I was just joking.
I missed that.
I'm not sure how that north and south though.
Because north, like.
Because one is on
bottom,
top
north,
of the
south.
other.
Okay, the That's what I thought too, Virx.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Jocelyn.
Yeah.
I guess let's swap the scales and the heart. If we're still doing that way.
Heart moves out. Scale moves out.
And we all have to make a Constitution save.
Constitution saving throw.
Well, wasting these nat 20s.
Yeah.
Come on, Chosik, you can do it.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, I'm scared.
Yeah. Oh, I'm clicking the wrong things.
Chosic
Oh,
is back
no.
into
Yeah.
another vision. The purple flowers transform into withered and dying plants before your eyes. However, moments later, new buds sprout, and the flowers bloom once again. The cycle of death and rebirth repeats rapidly.
Oh, this looks like the circle of life. She says this out loud. Oh, it's so beautiful, but whatever. She's unfazed, but she can't stop looking at it.
All right, another Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I
Why
feel like
me?
you're screaming in our face that we're doing it wrong right now, so
Chosic is
No.
at 3 points of exhaustion.
I'm just yelling at what he keeps yelling at you, and I
I
don't even know.
know.
Like, I
So
don't know.
What happens
here's
now?
the thing. I understand if it's the circle of life. Life and death need to go next to each other, but I don't see the obvious order of all the other ones.
What about the poem?
Is life always predetermined?
Does that mean it's in a random order? Because if so, like I don't know how to handle that.
Please read lines 3 and 4.
What? Also, can we put Chosic in a bag of holding for 10 minutes?
Yes, please.
I don't think you
Does
guys
anyone have
one.
any kind of protection spells you can use on Chosik?
Don't worry about it. Just focus on the puzzle.
Can I have like the magic hand come back and protect Chosik?
Nope.
Can my Hound of Ill Omen protect Chosik?
No, it cannot.
We could banish her.
Oh, we could banish her.
Could banish Chosic.
Or put her in the bag of holding.
If I turn her into another creature, does her exhaustion levels continue
No.
to climb?
Yes.
Okay,
She can also turn herself into another creature. She's a druid.
right.
Okay, we either have to banish her or put her in a bag.
I never thought those would be said.
So like what are we feeling? Do we want to risk banishing or do we want to just throw her in a bag for a few minutes?
Would you even be able to breathe in there?
For 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Before we do that, we need to figure out what the heck we're doing, though.
Also, what's in the bag again?
A lot of gold, isn't it?
Oh, Chosik will be fine.
Rivenor's just shaking his head as he listens to this.
Okay,
I'm just as much in shock as you are. Stuffing someone into a bag of holding? That's
to
not right.
protect them?
Yes, but how long have we been here already? I think 10 minutes is not nearly enough.
It'll get her out of the pollen for at least 10 minutes while we can banish her for how long can we banish someone?
An hour.
We could banish her for an hour.
Unless whoever does the banishment loses concentration because of the pollen. She comes back anyway.
Fate of fate, of course we cannot see, guiding us along life's winding journey. Some say it's predetermined and known. Others claim we created our own. So I guess life and death, and then we just decide the order we want the rest of them to go in.
I think we need to banish Josic first. Too much exposure already. We need to just like protect her.
I don't know about you, but I can only banish for 1 minute.
I can't
It was an
banish
hour.
at all.
Oh, maybe it is only 1 minute. I'm misremembering, maybe.
I wish it was an hour.
Is there another clue? Or have we got them
I
all?
mean, I've given you so many.
You've just said the circle of life.
I don't know what else I could tell you here.
And you
like,
describe what the
coupled that
emojis
with the second, with the third and fourth line.
I don't know. I'm just really confused by the inscription on the tombs too. Unless they're just another metaphor for life and death.
Or opposites.
Or
Or
has nothing to do with the puzzle at all.
yeah, is
Yeah.
this? But others claim we created on our own. Some say it's predetermined, set in stone. Are those the lines he's referring to right now?
Yeah.
So we don't have to do anything then.
But then
We
why
just
hasn't
probably
it
have to-
worked?
We just probably have to.
Life and death are
set a
next to each
spell.
other currently.
We all have to hold hands or something in a circle, or pray, or
Maybe we take a leap of faith into the well.
yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
we created
Alvin, you
on
go
our own.
first.
Oh, I have to go first.
Because you're a 7.
Make us invincible.
Anyone can fly?
I mean, certain people can turn themselves into flying creatures.
Who are you referring to?
Anyone that can cast polymorph.
Or wild shape.
I'm still in a trance. I can't do anything.
No, no,
right now.
you're out.
I'm out.
You're just very tired at the moment. You're at 3 levels of exhaustion.
Okay.
I say we stop playing around and just jump in this hole.
Okay.
No.
I'll polymorph myself into a bird of some kind. What do I got?
Rivner will reach into his explorer's pack and pull out some rope.
I guess
Why don't we just get Chaucer to go stand in the doorway where we weren't getting affected by these instead of coming up with all these crazy elaborate schemes?
Yes, having her by some airflow would be nice.
Or just
I'll turn
Chaucer,
into an eagle.
Chaucer, come with me. Let's walk this way.
Okay, dearie.
Walk this way.
I can't move. Okay, you can. Come on, Chaucer, this way. You're in a wall right now, dear. There you go.
Actually, I'm gonna polymorph into an owl.
Okay.
And
You're Chaucer, you wait
fly
here.
into the
I'll
hole.
be right back.
All right, you polymorph yourself into a bird or an owl specifically. You
Yeah.
fly down the hole.
Yeah.
You fly for what feels like a good few minutes. This seems like a very deep, long hole. And eventually you come to the bottom, where there's flowing water.
Flowing?
Yep, flowing water.
Flowing.
Flowing.
No, okay.
Maybe we just had to jump down there all along.
I guess it's a leap of fate.
The water
I have 100. Oh, okay.
does not is not deep. There are small holes on either side where the water flows through. You see an old abandoned bucket at the bottom.
It's just a well.
I say we jump in after Matzo.
No.
No. I fly back up and say there's nothing down there.
What's down there?
There's a bucket and a bit of flowing water, and that's it.
Well, just to hazard a guess, but when we figure it out, I'm guessing the well will fill up and do something.
That is likely. There was 2 holes, and the water rate seemed slower.
We're just gonna be here for weeks.
Oh,
I honestly don't know. Life and
maybe
death
we-
are beside each other.
I'll give you another hint.
Explains.
Life and death being beside each other is correct.
Okay, life and death
Yay.
beside each other is correct. Cool.
So
Not
what hate?
opposite of each other.
What's hate again?
And I guess we just have to order them in the way they're listed.
So what's hate?
Hate is the angry
The angry
emoji.
face. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's swap the angry face and the scales.
All right.
Well, not swap them, but I guess we can only move 2 at a time, right?
Yes.
Okay, so life and death, love, and then angry face. Fate would be next, which is which one?
Oh, actually, swapping. No, wait, sorry, it'd be 1 off.
Well, let's get that one done first.
Wait, it needs to be life then death, not death then life. So
And we're sure life and death are in the right spot because he didn't say that. They're just on like the circle, right?
yeah,
They're just supposed to be next to each
Does
other.
the whole circle rotate, Theron?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so we get them in the right order, then we turn it until it works.
Only 2 can be moved at a time.
Yeah, but can't you said the whole circle rotates? So
The
can't-
outer ring.
one-
The outer ring rotates.
Oh,
Ew.
Oh.
Well, we'll have life and death first.
I'm just
okay.
confused if death should be here. That's whatever.
Why do you feel that?
I don't know.
Let me know if you do you want another hint? I
Yeah.
thought of another hint.
You thought?
Your task is to use the symbols
To play out the
to
poem.
to create the circle of life.
Yeah, chronological.
Okay, so then let's move the house, the life, to the very top.
I'll give you another hint.
Oh,
It's the circle of life. It doesn't matter where life
Okay.
or death start.
Okay, so it's as long as it's in like a chronological order, and it
Some
stays
order.
within it, depending on wherever we start on the circle.
And you can't just randomly place everything. You'll have to tell me how it makes sense in a life to death circle.
Okay. Let me get my paper. I can do this now.
I'm even more lost than I was before.
Oh no. This makes sense. This makes sense.
Ramras has figured it out.
Okay, so you're born. That would be life.
Circle of life. I don't understand how life and death don't matter the order, but
Okay,
No, they don't
It's
matter on
because
the
it's
spot
talking
in the
about-
circle.
Some say it's predetermined, set in stone, but others claim we create our own. So life and death starting at random spots is talking about how it's not predetermined.
1, 2, 3.
So life and death always have to be beside each other.
Oh,
It could be
okay,
on
okay.
any spot
I
in the
understand
circle.
what you're saying now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so life would be, I guess, when born. So what happens after being born?
You experience life.
Follow the puzzle. Or
What?
the puzzle. I think we just need to follow the
What?
the poem.
Choices?
Destiny and choice. You make a choice, but your destiny will always.
Okay, I gotta look at the. How many are this? 1, 2, 3.
There's 8. There are 6 besides life and death.
I'm just trying. Oh, so the 6 that you've listed. Okay, that makes more sense. 1, 2.
Okay,
3,
so we've
4.
got life and death.
Diamond
begin
slot,
with.
That's what I'm missing. Okay. I'm gonna change the font on that so I can see it.
All right, can we swap life and death? Let's just do that first.
I have a feeling that if we swap anything, it's gonna cause the spores to come out again. It's either it's when it's
do it anyway.
incorrect.
Life and death are already beside each other.
Yeah, so we just need to flip them around, right? Oh no, we can go the other way.
Then we can
I
go the
guess.
other way.
All right, so then we need life and death, love and
Choice,
hate,
Destiny.
love, and then hate. So we
hate,
need to move the heart.
Misfortune. 1, 2, 4.
Fuck it, Rivnor is doing it. He's,
Luck.
God.
All right, what is
what's the
Rivner
last
doing?
one? So
he's
death,
pulling
choice,
the
death-
heart off
Uh huh.
and put it here. And he's taking
Destiny.
the angry face
Uh huh.
and move, and now he's gonna turn it once.
Okay.
It's gonna be life, death.
And switch out the angry face with the
And we're gonna get the poem.
two faces there.
Well, you can't move
No,
the.
no, 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 no. So we're turning it the other way. So we're going left.
Yes, but these are pedestals, right? Like the pedestals can't move past each other.
Oh, they can't?
No.
Okay, well, we'll keep turning it until the heart's up there.
Okay. So you want heart to go
No.
here?
Yes.
Uh huh. So you
And
want heart
then
to
we're
come
gonna-
before death?
Okay, let me look at this poem one more time.
But it's not coming before. You said it can go in any order, right?
Fatal
So
fate,
life,
It's-
innocent
Death,
man,
love, hate. No, we don't have to put the other pedestal back, right? We can keep turning it.
stone. So
Yeah.
some say it's predetermined.
All right.
Okay,
so,
so-
while this is happening, I need everyone, or who's left around here, just not Chaucer. Okay.
On.
Yeah. Con saves from
Everybody stand
everyone.
here. Everybody stand here, Ramrus.
Nah, you were doing this while this happened, my friend.
Oh, I mean, fine.
Yeah, we'll let him do that fun stuff.
I made it. Okay.
Okay.
I think I can get this. Okay, so we have death, life. After life, I think it's destiny.
But isn't the poem?
I'm going by the poem, so some say it's predetermined, set in stone. So that's generally destiny. But others claim we created on our own, which would be choice. Life and death, love and hate, symbols of fate we must contemplate. Luck and misfortune, destiny, and choice. Those
Well, so the heart needs to go somewhere.
If tombs when the dawn comes. Okay, so right now I have death, life, choice. After the choice, probably. Now I have love. misfortune leads to hate. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Theron, is there one solution to the puzzle, or is there
No.
multiple?
Multiple solutions.
Okay, then do we have to explain why?
Yes.
Okay, so I have my answer.
Okay.
So if we're gonna have the whole life and death cycle, it's gonna start off with life, and death will be behind it in the order that I have. So life will bring someone to their destiny, and when people are faced with their destiny, they have to make a choice whether or not to follow that destiny or fight against it. Some are lucky, and when they are lucky, they feel love. Others feel misfortune, and because they have been scorned, feel hate. But eventually, all roads lead to death.
Write the order for me again.
That order would be life, destiny, choice, luck, love, misfortune, hate, death. I can write it out in the
Give
chat
me
as
the,
well.
give me your explanation once more. I have to listen to it again.
So life starts, and
Mhm.
the person grows up and they must face their destiny. They either go alongside it or they make their choice, fighting against it. When they fight against it, they may have luck, which leads to a better life and love. But some may feel misfortune, which will lead them to hate. But all roads lead to death.
That is an acceptable solution to this puzzle.
Yes.
Now you must make it happen.
Okay.
My give up. My give up.
So this is the order that worked. So if we have life, which one was life again? Was at the house. Okay, so if we start from the house and death is behind it, then over here we have choice. So choice would be the drama masks. So we need to pull out the drama masks.
Okay. Drama masks come out.
Okay, and then we put the drama masks over here.
All right. The ring rotates. Everyone, please make Constitution saving throw. I don't think Ramras is in position to help anyone at the moment.
Unfortunately not.
Chasik, you're
I'm
okay.
solving the
You're-
puzzle.
unless you wandered back in, they plopped you by the door.
She
Oh
stays
no,
there.
I can't solve the puzzle. Follow my
Just missing Rivnor and Dirks. All right.
Oh.
I'm like a bird.
Ramras, Virks, and Rivnor enter a new trance.
Yep.
The player, you guys perceive your own mortality in vivid detail. You see your bodies gradually aging and decaying, symbolic of the inevitable passage of time.
I'm aging!
Virks' worst nightmare.
Literally!
Must still keep my body in its prime.
I'm aging, I'm aging, I'm aging, I'm aging!
Running around the hole.
I'm aging!
Well,
Alright.
it was gonna end there, or I was gonna die in combat. One of the two. Oddly okay with this.
I'm aging!
Alright, make smart. You three make Constitution saving throws to see how well you get out.
Aging is literally like my worst fear.
Made it. Oh.
Yeah, you're gonna have disadvantage on this, so roll twice.
Both of us? Or all
No,
of us?
just Virks. Just Virks.
Okay.
He literally already had a meltdown about it once when he learned about his fate, about becoming a hag.
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed that. I heard. my
Roll
name.
once more.
I rolled a
dis-
25.
You have disadvantage.
Just roll it again.
And there's 25.
That's
The second
20
roll would be the
22. Yeah. You didn't actually have to click on disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
So all of you make it out of your trances without fatigue.
Rivnor, I'm so young and beautiful.
Okay, so the drama mask would go there. Yeah.
Okay.
And then with that, based on my notes, luck is next, and I believe you said luck was the diamond?
Yep.
Okay, so we're gonna remove this one here and replace it with the diamond.
Okay. Ring moves. Constitution saving throws from all, please.
All Albans.
Just in case.
You guys all have very high constitution. Except Chosik, but... oh, Matzo failed this time.
My amulet
Can
helps.
Can I
And
spend a
Bjork.
sorcery point and re-roll it?
If that's something you're allowed to do, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? Virks and Matzo, you witness a grand celestial ballet where gods and goddesses take the stage and dance around you.
Ribnor, why are you dancing? Elvin.
They're so dancey like.
I'm just assuming that they're dancing because they're gods.
If
Yeah, that
that's
works
what
for me.
you believe, yeah. Alright, make another constitution save, both of you. Alright, Matzo, you don't take fatigue, and Virks, you also don't take fatigue.
Probably enjoying those purple flowers, eh, Virk?
Am I out of it? Was 18 high enough?
Yep.
I'm not happy with those damn flowers.
I think Matzo should collect some of the pollen. Alright, so what's left to move?
Okay, so we put the diamond in there.
Yep.
So that's luck. And then after that would be love. So love would be where the fire is. So we're going to remove the fire. And we're putting the heart in. Yeah.
Alright, ring turns. Constitution saving throws. Alright, you guys are all good.
Chosik's outside talking to some squirrels.
Alright, next.
Okay. I'm just trying to remember what the scales were.
Destiny.
Destiny. Oh, did I fuck up? I fucked up.
Can we swap two to get them in the right order?
We just have to move life and death backwards, so then we can have. Okay, so Destiny here. We'll remove that, and then we're gonna have to. If we're doing it in the order that I'm intending for it, and then we have to swap things, what will happen is, oh, how do I do this? So that heart is there. So after the heart is misfortune. So that's fire. So we're gonna put the fire over here.
Okay. Fire goes here, misfortune, destiny goes up here. Everyone, please make constitution saving throws.
I'm so upset at myself. My character's under Rivnor. Just so you know.
Yeah. Matzo, however, fails. And lastly is... no, who are we missing? Vix, Matzo... Elvin.
Mine's
Missing Elvin.
Oh,
you're
I
above?
did one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, Matzo.
Mm-hmm.
Faint whispers permeate the air. As you approach the purple flowers, the whispers grow louder and more distinct, carrying the voices of long-gone individuals. You may hear fragmented conversations, pleas for help, or cryptic messages that relate to the essence of life and mortality.
What are you guys saying? I can't hear you. Do you guys hear the voices?
Which ones?
Yes.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Alright, Constitution save.
Nice.
Alright, you shake it off easily. Drug trips are not your first time.
It's all that alcohol that helps it burn through the system quicker.
Alright, what's next?
Okay, so after hate is death. So we're gonna swap death, and we're gonna leave destiny off the board. So death is supposed to go here.
Okay. So these two are swapping?
We're gonna, for now, yes, for now, yeah. So those two will swap. Yep.
Alright.
Ah.
That means Constitution saving throw.
We're almost there. I made it. The aura.
Just Rivnor.
Am I close enough to Ramos? Where's Ramos?
Nope. Alright.
Oh no.
Virx, what oh no? Good, it's good.
That's three crits.
Virx,
Anyway.
you go back into a trip. You gaze into the broken mirrors around the building near the purple flowers. Their reflections begin to distort and form. Their features morph into different ages and appearances, reflecting the stages of life from infancy to old age.
There's so much aging.
And you become baby.
That's good. Young again.
De-aging. Alright, and Constitution saving throw to get out of it.
At an advantage.
Nope. Alright, you're good.
Okay. So the only thing that's left here is swapping destiny and life.
Alright. You swap destiny and life.
Yep.
Constitution saving throw.
I make it with the aura.
Bix did it. Who are we missing? Matzo? Yeah, Matzo.
Oh,
Is it-
sorry.
Matzo makes it.
Matzo makes it
Oh, okay.
because of the aura. Alright. The last one clicks into place. The building, having heard your explanation, you hear a gurgling and bubbling from the middle of the well as glowing ethereal water rises up out of the well. At the top lies the next piece of the passphrase.
Ramraz goes out to grab it and passes it promptly to Virx.
It says hold. Hayed hold.
We're almost there. As much as I'd love to celebrate our victory, I'd say we get out of here before we suffer from any more hallucinations.
Oh, you sure you don't want to dare
Well,
Dukes to drink the water?
Ramrats, you're gonna have to explain to me sometime how we solved this puzzle.
It's just simple. It's life's experiences, for better or worse. And despite it all, death comes for us all. But the new life will take our place in our stead.
It's not the most comforting.
It's not meant to be.
But there's always a bit of comfort knowing that someone will pick the fight up after you.
Speak for yourself. I intend to live forever.
And here's hoping you do.
Well, you kind of get to being a 7 now.
Yeah, but I don't want to, like, die. Expire. Retire.
So if anyone wants some more explanation for the puzzle, when the dawn comes, only signifies life. So it's supposed to signify the start of the puzzle. And when the sunset falls, it's supposed to be death, which signifies the end of the puzzle. What everything was in the middle just needed to be arranged and explained in a way that made sense for life. So a possible solution that I had written down was from life to choice, choice to love, love to luck, luck to misfortune, misfortune to hate, hate to destiny, and destiny to death.
Makes
We're all
sense.
destined to die.
I would not have got it.
You guys
Probably.
were making this very complicated.
Well, we tend to do that.
You guys are like, the north and the south, the east and the west, what does it mean? I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about?
I'm just glad I listened to the Persona poem again.
I'm glad someone figured it out at the end. Only took you guys 2 hours.
Yeah.
Fine. It's fine.
It was awesome. That's what I want a puzzle to do, is challenge you for 2 hours. Alright, so you guys head back out of the building, collecting Chosic on the way. Chosic is a bit tired at this point in her exhaustion from all of the drug-filled hallucinations. She has disadvantage on ability checks, her speed is halved, and she has disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
Oh, someone should carry her.
You volunteering?
That's so
I
nice.
can do it.
I'm not
Thank
strong
you.
enough.
I will carry Chosic. It's the least I can do for taking so long.
Be very weak.
Alright, Chosic, Ramras comes over and picks you up in his strong fishman arms and carries you all the way back to the city.
I feel sorry for him. Thank you.
Now we
She's-
just have to figure out the next one.
She doesn't have the energy to talk. She just lets it happen. She still has the apple. Before.
Alright, the party makes their way back along the unmaintained forest path. Or road, I guess, that turns eventually back into a road, into a more maintained road. Eventually you guys get back to Irvale. And in real time, it's about 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon by the time you get back. Where would you guys like to head?
we head to?
Back to the house.
Yeah, question. Is our exhaustion gone? I didn't catch that.
It is not.
Okay. I would recommend us going back to the house and recovering from this grand adventure.
For 3 days.
That is also a good point. Time is not of the essence.
Yeah, let's head back to the house.
All right. The party heads back to the house.
So, what are all the words that we have?
Shall we look at the passphrases?
I think we should determine what order they go in and then speak them in front of that painting.
That
Well,
would
we're
be a
missing
novel
one.
idea.
Oh, that's true. But if we assume that's the Tapestry of Fate, it said we needed 7 puzzles to enter.
Maybe it's the last puzzle.
True.
Maybe this place is the place that we don't know.
Hold to peace for the fate. For fate, hold to peace. For peace, hold to fate.
What are the phrases? Words?
Yeah, I need all of them so I can put
Oh,
them in the document.
Veer,
Peace,
can you put them in the
fate.
chat?
2.
I don't think I have them all.
Here.
Everyone has the handouts.
So is hold first because it's capitalized.
No, I just did not
Peace,
hold
fate,
to
Hold to fate for the.
Okay, peace. Fate. 2. Hold the 4. Hold. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold the piece for Fate 2. Maybe. Let's see. Piece. Fate.
Remember, you guys are still missing a piece. You don't have to figure it out now.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Hold the piece for Fate. Okay.
But do we have any leads on the 7th puzzle?
I would say Rivnor's idea is the most novel, and it might be nice to report to the king about our progress. While we're there, maybe we can ask for some runner to procure supplies. to the police. We'll hold. Wait.
So does the party want to travel to the king?
I'd say that's the only lead we'd have.
Yeah. Might be able to piece something together, give us a hint.
Okay, then the party heads out together and walks to the throne.
Josik, did you have a nap?
Having one right now. So hard to stay awake. Still exhausted, dearie.
Can't be that bad.
That's where you've been, Featherface.
My bird.
The whole time.
I miss him so much.
It flies over to you, Chosik.
Not what birds sound like.
It is in this world.
All right, as you guys enter, Ramras, it looks like you're approaching the throne room. The throne, sorry.
Yes.
King Falernian will stand up, and he will say, "Ah, adventurers. How are you making with your progress?"
Ramraz bows to King Falarian. We have made quite a bit of progress over these last few days. We've recovered most of the key phrases, but we still have no idea where the final trial lies. We were hoping if we saw the tapestry again, or the mosaic behind you, that maybe it would hold a clue.
So you have found all 6 of the past phrases.
Yes, we have.
And with that, his face kind of darkens and falls, and he kind of nods and says, "Well, all right then. It seems that you must face the 7th trial, for it is not lost or unknown to me. All of the kings of Irvale pass on this burden. For the last one is called Nevaxheed, or in the common tongue, the Dark Fate Hold. It resides underneath this throne room, deep in a cavern. But be wary, adventurers, for it will show you things that you cannot unsee. It is not something for the faint of heart to endure."
Sounds
That was a
perfect.
good guess
for
here,
us.
Ramras. Hey.
I think with all we've
No.
seen, we'll be okay.
That is
We
what
saw
many
many
have said.
horrors in our trials. And we
That
will
may
face
be.
whatever horrors may be beneath the throne.
Most who reach this point are driven mad by what they are shown in the Dark Fate Hold. But it is your prerogative, having passed 6 out of the 7 trials. you'll see him snap his fingers, and as he's on like a raised dais, underneath him will fall away into the darkness underneath a set of stairs leading down. If you are ready, you may enter.
Ramraz looks at the rest of the party.
Chosik needs to rest more.
Yeah, perhaps we should get some more rest and prepare.
Will
Say-
this trial always be available to us? Our party was...
Yes, but you may not leave Iravale again until you have completed this challenge, for it is forbidden knowledge, known only to the elves.
We
Is it-
understand.
Is it possible that you could send someone to retrieve healing potions for us?
Yes, we could send an envoy.
That would be most appreciated. And we would pay you handsomely for it. You've already given us so much.
If you pass this next trial, then you shall be worthy enough to receive these gifts without pay, for you shall be accepted.
We appreciate your generosity, and we hope to pay it back with our efforts.
Very well then. And he snaps his fingers and the stairs close up again. When you are ready, come to me, and your fate shall be sealed.
So we just need to rest for 3 days.
If that's
We
what
will
it
prepare.
takes.
Mentally prepare, you know.
And we will be prepared to accept whatever fate may have in store for us.
Very well.
Thank you. And Ramraz gives another bow before he starts to walk away to the rest of the with the rest of the party.
Rivnor will bow his head. And then on the
I
way
will
up, be like,
bow and then
knew
walk
it.
away.
Not so.
there was
does
something
not
up at this
bow.
place. Knew it. Well, we're getting drunk tonight, lads.
Please do not waste our time. We can get drunk. However, we should focus on recovering.
I mean, I'm fine.
Are there any temples within a day and a half journey?
You can't leave the city.
Oh, I
Do
can't.
not.
Um,
I mean, there are
Wow.
temples.
not in this city. I'm not messing with those.
He says to the party while thinking where.
Oh my god, so many guards.
Of course. They're making sure we do not leave, and we must accept these terms. Ramraz passes the guards, waving knowingly, as he does not intend to leave and disgrace what their king has set out for them.
None of them say anything as you walk past or interact with them, or try to interact with them.
Would I be able to sneak away towards a temple that's not in the town? Or would it be too hard to sneak out?
All
You'd
right,
need
Matzo, where's the
invisibility.
keg?
Ah, I hid it under my pillow.
Yeah, okay.
And
Well,
I
I mean,
set
they
it,
are big pillows.
Mhm.
I set it on the table.
Well, let's get started then.
So do we take a long rest, even though we don't really need it?
Yeah, you can take your long
Chaucer
rest.
does.
Krosik will press the button in a second.
And as much as I would like to continue, I think that is where we have to end tonight's session. And pick up
Thank you so
next
much.
week.
Sorry for being late, guys.
You're all good.
That's alright.
Friday's all screwed up, man.
There's one thing I do want to point out, though.
Yes.
That guy is very dexterous to be up in that tree.
Which one? Oh, well, yeah. these
There's
are
like one
elves.
north of our lodging.
They're wood elves. That's what they do.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, when do we want our next session?
I'm good for any day.
How is Monday the 29th?
Monday the 29th. Yeah, I'll be good.
Fine.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Okay, so Monday the 29th at 6:30 or 7?
I'm good with 6:30.
Yeah, 6:30 works.
I'll be at my desk.
6:30 works.
Quick, someone ask the bot. Let's see how fast it gets updated.
Does not get updated that fast. What do we say? Monday
29th at 6:30, right?
at 6:30. All right, now it's updated.
I have to think of creative ways to ask it.
As long as it's like actual English, it should be able to.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank
And I
you.
will see everybody
Apologize for
on that
fucking
Monday.
at riddles.
Yeah.
That's okay. It's I had because I didn't know how quickly you guys would get through that puzzle. I have very far ahead already planned, comparatively. So it works out, I guess. Less work for me to do next week. Alrighty, then thank you all for joining tonight. It was a lot of
Thank
fun.
you.
You guys have a
Thank
great
you.
week and a good long weekend.
You too.
Thank you, man.
Bye
And
bye.
happy belated birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
You guys are all
What
supposed to
What day
get
was it?
inspiration. You all get inspiration from my birthday week.
Oh,
Condition. Let's add. Where's the flag? Flag. Bam. Inspiration for all of you. Oh. That it was on Wednesday.
Get anything cool?
Computer parts when I'm
Yeah.
rebuilding my computer.
One of the best gifts.
Yeah.
It's a good gift.
And the T-shirt that I posted, which was quite.
Oh
cool.
yeah.
Okay. Night night.
Night,
Good
everyone.
Everyone.
Night.
Bye.
Bye.